Oh. Hey, y'all.
Hey,
Welcome back to another episode of Quench Your Thoughts
with
Tosh.
Annie.
And we are still in the month of February, which means
We are still doing Black History the whole month.
the entire month of Black history, Black excellence, Black trivia, Black joy, Black facts, just all Black everything.
Everything.
So you ready?
I am ready.
We're going to kick this episode off with a game.
Okay.
Things Black mamas say.
Yes.
We'll start with you.
Okay. Mine would say, I brought you in this world and I'll take you out.
Okay, threats.
Yes.
And what did you do to make your mom say that?
There's no telling. There is no telling what I did.
So you were just a little angel when you were little?
I won't say that.
Okay, well, what did you do?
Probably with me, it was my mouth.
I agree, yes. Woo. Woo.
It was probably my mouth. So yeah, that probably made her say something like that.
Okay. So one I remember is, get out of my face looking like your daddy. And the funny thing is, y'all, I look like my mama. But
Wow.
that's just what mamas say. You know, when you're getting on their nerves and you're doing something. You know, if you do anything good, you look like me.
Right.
When you're going the wrong way, you acting like your dad's side
Yes.
of the family.
Yeah.
You know how that goes. What else you got?
Another one is do as I say and not as I do.
Okay. All right. My mom never said that one. Your mom said that, or is that what you said?
That's what I've said to mine.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm like, I might do some things, but don't do what I do. I want you to be better than me. So I'm telling you
Right.
better. So I want you to do better,
Do better.
than I did. So yeah,
Okay.
do as I say, not as I do.
Okay. And a classic. I think everyone has heard this one. I am not one of your little friends.
True.
But crazy thing is, though, my mom just knew my friends thought she was cool. So it's like, are you one of my little friends or not?
Right. When it's convenient, she one of your friends.
Right. Okay.
Me, because I had my mouth as a child, my daughter had my mouth as well. So I would be like, who you talking to? And yeah, always she'd be like, nobody. Yeah, and that's what I thought.
Oh, I have the funniest story for that. Okay, so my sister, we are like, well, we were like night and day, you know. She would push every button and every limit. And she was mouthy as well. I was always very quiet. So whenever she would get in her little moods, rather, where she would be mouthy, my mom would be like, say one more word. To me, that meant hush, don't say
Exactly.
anything. Her response was, one more word.
Yes.
I used to be like, ooh.
And what would your mom do?
Oh, I can't even talk about what happened after that.
Yeah.
You can imagine. Yeah.
I think all little kids tried. I mean, they thought it. If they didn't say it, they thought one more word.
Nah, I was good.
Okay, what about this one? You know how kids like to play outside all day, and then they come in the house, and they want to they want to give you a hug or something. Your mom would be like, "Get away from me, smelling like outside." What does outside smell like?
I don't know. Trees, grass, sweat. I
Yes,
don't know.
all of the above.
Okay, I used to get, like I said, I wasn't ever very vocal. I was quiet, so I didn't say too much. So my face said it all. So I used to get, fix your face.
Oh yeah.
And then I'd just go from to,
But you know what? You still got your facial expressions
do.
now.
but I think a lot of people should be very thankful for my facial expressions, because if I verbalize those expressions,
It wouldn't be pretty.
Nah, not at all. So yeah, I let that keep.
Yes. But I will say you still be saying, I'm working on it.
I am, but not. I mean,
Really?
I'm just being real. Yes, really. I am, but I mean, yeah.
Yeah, that's just
It
you.
is what it is. No, it's not that it's just me, but some things like will make you raise an eyebrow. 'Cause a lot of time I just be like, really?
Yeah.
I just be like dumbfounded with the things that people do or say, but not enough to vocalize it because it's like whatever. But at the same time, I just be like, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like you always had told me to, everything does not require a response.
Yeah. With me, you'd be glad if you get. I don't respond to like 99% of things. I don't respond.
Yeah.
That's my response. That shrug.
Yeah. Whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. What about when I get on mine about, or I did get on mine about leaving the lights on? Say she walked out of her room to come downstairs or whatever. I'm like, why did you leave the light on? Or who's upstairs? Why you still got the light on? She's like, I'm going right back up there. I'm like, okay, but you don't pay no light bills. So you need to turn the lights out when you leave a room.
Oh man, they love reminding us of which bills we did not pay. Like, I'm not old enough to pay that bill.
Right.
But yeah, that's a good one. Me, when I was a kid, I went through my little crybaby phase. I don't know why, because now, you're right. But when I was a kid, and so my mom would be like, stop all that crying before I give you something to cry about. Anyway. That was my...
Yes.
I don't even know why I would cry. I just went through a phase, and I would just cry.
And then you just stop.
I guess. I really do. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But did she give you something to cry about?
No. No, let me look at the camera. No, she did not.
Yes. So mine is just, another one is just saying the same thing about the lights. It's the same thing with the water. You know how you just keep the water running to let the shower get warm. That's wasting water. Again, you don't pay any water bills, but yet you forgot something all of a sudden in the room and you leaving the shower running while you go to the room and get it and come back to your shower. No, get everything you need before you go in there and run that water.
Okay, I didn't do it. Dang, I feel like I left the water on. I pay my own bills. I got my own water.
I guess it was a trigger,
Yeah,
right?
you triggered just now. I'm like, dang, I got my own mortgage.
Right.
But let's see. The only other one was, the whole I think everyone, black, white, and different. You got some McDonald's money?
Yes.
We got McDonald's at home, that type stuff.
Yes,
So,
yes. And as a kid, riding by every restaurant, you be like, oh, there go McDonald's. Oh, there go Pizza Hut. And what we know what the child meant. But we're like, oh, yeah, it sure is.
Just throwing hints.
Yep, and keep on driving.
That's perfect. That's perfect because our next category is Black cuisine, but more specifically, Southern cuisine since we're in the South.
Yeah.
So what do you remember, or not even that you remember, or just name some typical or your favorite Southern cuisine?
A typical Southern, I won't even say it's a cuisine, but a typical Southern food is watermelon, but you got to sprinkle the salt on it. That makes it the Southern part. Because I don't know why or how the salt makes the watermelon sweeter.
Yes.
But yeah, that's weird. But yeah.
So do you remember when I tried that mustard?
Watermelon challenge.
That was horrible.
Yes.
The salt thing, yes, that's legit. My great grandfather taught me that because he had like my great grandfather, guys, was a sharecropper, so he had like lots and lots of land, and he had like watermelons and all types of things, right? So I used to love that about going there, and he would let us, every time we went to visit, he would let us pick our own watermelon or whatever. And, I was little and I didn't know what I was doing, but I would see everyone thump them. I still to this day don't even know, like, when you thump them, what are you listening for? What is it supposed to feel like? Is anything supposed to happen?
I have no clue.
I used to tear my little finger up. Just, it hurt.
Thumping.
He was like, you want that one, baby? I was like, yeah. But they were real watermelons, and they actually had seeds in them. They were so good. They were so good.
Did he have a lot of different things like garden, a whole garden
Oh
of
yeah,
different.
shit.
Yeah.
Oh yes, he had the whole. I don't like remember specifically everything, but he even had hogs and a lake, and he had it all the
Wow.
stuff. Yeah, because he lived off the land. You know, he would harvest his crops and his stuff, and take his meat to get butchered and sell it. That's how he lived.
Did you go out there and
And what? Wait a minute.
did you go out there and help him in the field or?
I don't know if it was real help. I felt like I was helping. Probably not, but I do remember he had, to a child everything seems humongous. So to me at that age, because I was 7, I think, when he passed away. I may have been a little older, but I think I was about 7. So you got to think from 7 below. He had his hogs, and they look so big to me. But I think they really were big.
Yeah, I think so, probably.
And I used to feed them this corn-looking stuff. I'm sure it has a name, but I'm not into agriculture, so
Yeah.
I don't know. It's corn stuff.
Yeah.
So I would just like throw the corn stuff, and he'd be like, "Don't get in there." But one time, my crazy uncle, Alex, he fell in the hog pen before, and
What happened?
well, he jumped out. I mean, I'm assuming that was dangerous, but I don't really know because to us it was just funny.
Yeah.
But he jumped out of that thing so fast.
Oh,
He
man.
got out of that thing.
I'm
So,
sure.
yeah.
Wow.
But as far as let's see, black cuisine. Oh, you know what? I'll tell you this. So, my mother's side of the family, the entire side is from the South, right? My father's entire side is from the North.
Okay.
Right? He's from Jersey.
Okay.
So, okay. In the way I was raised in North Carolina, right?
Yeah.
When you ate grits, you put salt in it. Oh, but one day, I don't know why, my dad made my plate for breakfast, and I'm looking at the grits, and I'm thinking they're gonna taste like they always taste.
Right.
And he put sugar in it.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! So you know that whole sugar salt battle. The sugar is disgusting, and I don't see how people eat it because like I love oatmeal, and when I eat oatmeal, it's sweet. So it's not like people say if you like oatmeal, you like grits with sugar. No, it was oh god, it's so bad.
But you sweeten the oatmeal with like brown sugar or maple syrup,
No, I don't.
So what makes it sweet?
I don't know. Well, now it's just me. It'll just be like honey or something. Like I don't really, I don't like a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But that sugar was not. It was so nasty. Like it was gross.
Yeah.
It changed the whole grit experience. So I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like I rarely eat them now, but when I do, it has to be like a little salt. I like pepper just because I just like the way it looks. I can't really taste it, but pepper and butter.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
No sugar.
Yeah. I bet a lot of people do put sugar in it though. I don't think that's just a northern thing. I've heard of that here in the South. I haven't been in the North, but I think that's just a preference.
Yeah, I don't know why he did that though. It was not good. What's your next one?
I have one. I personally do not eat these, but chitlins. That's a southern.
Chitterlings.
Chitterlings is the proper way.
Chitlins. Wait. Before we proceed, which is it? Chitlins or chitterlings?
The South says chitlins, but it is spelled and pronounced chitterlings.
So why isn't it spelled or pronounced intestines? That's what it is, right?
That is what it is.
Pig intestines. If you want to be fancy with it.
I don't know. I wonder where chitlins came from the word.
Oh, I know. Oh, well, the word I don't know, but I do know why people eat them.
Right.
But, okay, so it, like most things from the South, it derived from slavery.
Yeah.
So back in the slavery times, what happened was, the slave masters, owners, whatever you want to call those people, they would get all of this, what they thought was good things. So like they would eat pork, of course, but they would eat like the ham of it or whatever, the good parts of the meat. And then whatever they considered scrap, they would give to the slaves. and they had to make it do what it do.
Right.
But being, as resourceful and as brilliant as we are, you put us in any kind of situation and we'll figure out a way out of it, So, I mean, they had to eat, they had to survive. And I guess being master chefs, that's another thing to add to the list of excellence,
Yes,
right?
yes.
They just made the most out of it. I mean, I don't even know what possessed them to take the pig's intestines and clean them and boil them, but they did.
Yeah.
And it became like I would say a hood delicacy.
Yeah.
But it's not necessarily a hood thing. It's more of a cultural thing because, like, to this day, some of my family members, they still eat them like they do. And people always be like, oh, if you clean them, they won't stink.
You're right.
Like, or if you season them right, they're good. Me, no. I've never dabbled in that, but what I have had might shock you. I've tasted pig ears before.
Really?
Yes, I'm so serious. Pig feet before, and even pig tails before.
Really?
No joke.
Now, I've never tried any of those.
I have.
But I never even heard of pigtails.
Now I'm wondering if I've heard of No, I'm pretty sure. Right now, I don't know. I'm pretty sure yeah. Maybe not. See, you messed me up with that. No, I'm 100% sure about the pig ears and the pig feet. I'm 100% sure. Because like my grandmother used to make it. And my grandmother also used to eat souse meat.
I've heard of
which
it.
now y'all can Google it. I don't know because that's not my thing. That was her thing.
Right.
I think that's everything. Like what I think that's just like random pieces of the cow or whatever, and it looked like Jello.
Really?
To me as a child, that's how it looked.
Okay.
I don't know how it really looked, but from my childhood imagination, it looked like Jello.
Yeah.
But it had like ears and stuff in it. But yeah, I remember the pig feet being sticky. Like I'm not talking about like honey or something sweet. I'm talking about Gorilla Glue.
Oh, really?
like your your fingers would legit be like cemented together by the sticky. I guess it was. I don't know. I don't know. It's not something that I ate. It's something that I tasted.
Right.
Yeah, I did. I wanted to, and I remember like. I remember the gristle part of the pig ear. It was so like crunchy, but not like crunchy like a chip. It was like, I don't know. It's like, you ever chewed on a rubber band?
No. Wait. I was not expecting you to say that. Wait,
funny.
a rubber band?
A rubber band,
No,
yeah.
I've never chewed on a rubber band before.
Yeah, neither have I. Yeah, who chews on rubber bands
Right?
anyway?
Yes.
Like, weird.
No.
But okay, maybe I have. I don't know. I was just saying.
Okay.
But no, for real, with the pig ears and with the pig feet, I don't know why. Maybe I didn't know what I was doing, but there was like no meat. It was just that sticky stuff. Yeah.
So I did not know of people cooking them. I've
Right.
only seen the pig ears and the pig feet. I've only seen them like in stores, like pickled in like this red juice in a big jar.
No, they used to cook them.
Okay.
They did. Like this was like way back, like when I was like really little. I don't know I don't think my mom ever. That was like my grandmother or great grandma or something like that.
Yeah.
And yeah, I would be like, I want to taste it. I never said that about chitlins though.
Okay. Because of the way they smell, probably.
Well, I don't know. I just never wanted. Just like I didn't eat fish until I was like 22. Because I know that's weird, right?
Yeah.
Because I used to watch my grandmother. She would go and get the fish, or someone would catch them, and she would sit outside and scale them. And then open them up, take the guts
Yeah.
out. Oh yeah, I never wanted any of that. I didn't know what I was missing.
Yeah.
I just knew that it looked disgusting, and I was like, no.
Yeah. And you think that's why with the chitlins, did you see her clean them? And
I did. I did. I didn't. I don't think I fully understood what was going on.
Yeah.
But back then, she would get them in like a bucket. They came in like a big bucket, and she would like clean them or something. I don't know. It's gross.
Yeah.
But I mean, again, all of those things derived from slavery, and that's how like our ancestors, that's how they survived.
That's true.
But like, you know, to turn lemons into lemonade, it's like the slave owners thought that they were giving them scraps, and then they ended up turning it into bomb food, like tasteful. And then the next thing you know, the slave owners started requesting some of the stuff, like the greens and I think they gave the slaves the collard greens because they were bitter.
Okay.
Yeah, they were bitter, so they were like, "Y'all eat those or whatever." And you know what we did to them,
Right.
you know? So we hooked that up, and they started eating that too.
They just didn't know how to cook them.
Basically,
That's what that was.
yeah.
Okay. What you got?
About what?
The next cuisine, Southern cuisine.
Let's see. Let's say Southern. Let's see. I don't know. I don't really have anything else. Do you?
Yeah. In my family, we had Kool-Aid as a child. I saw your face. We always had Kool-Aid. With every meal, there was some Kool-Aid in the refrigerator. I think I didn't stop drinking Kool-Aid until I got older. But as a child, yeah, it was always some Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
I think my favorite flavor was grape.
Great. Okay.
Grape was the favorite. And then I would get fancy and mix them sometimes. But yeah, I always had Kool-Aid.
Yeah, I think I think it's fair to say that was a staple. I think it's poisonous now. It's probably poisonous then too.
Probably was.
But we're more aware of things now.
Yes.
But yeah, like all of those dyes and chemicals, like it's actually very unhealthy. Just the dyes alone. And then on top of that, when you measure the amounts of sugar
Yes.
we put in ours,
Yes.
not me, meaning us.
Yes.
That we put in it, like it's just like, ugh.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It wasn't very healthy.
my kids never had Kool-Aid.
Really?
Yeah, I've never made it before.
I will say my child did.
And you know what else they've never had?
What?
Like bologna.
Really?
Yeah, never.
Fried bologna?
Yeah, no.
They definitely.
I had it,
Right.
but no, not mine.
If you had it, why didn't you let them?
I don't eat it,
Oh.
so it's just like I don't drink Kool-Aid. So
Yeah.
I just, yeah.
Yeah, fried bologna sandwich, it went hard back in the day.
It did though. It was good.
Yes.
I mean, I didn't say I was too good to eat it back then. I used to tear it up. I used to get stuck.
The cheese, yeah.
Something used to get stuck up there. Like it was good with some chips or something. Like after school.
Yes.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
I didn't say I didn't have it. But mine, yeah, they don't.
Yeah, especially like as a child, a younger child, and you just learning how to use a stove. That was something that you would allow a young child to use the stove for, was to fry some bologna.
The first thing I learned to cook was like an egg. Like I didn't eat eggs either because like they were baby chickens, and I'm like, y'all are monsters. And then in the next breath, you want me to make you an egg sandwich? Right? Because that's the only thing I could cook. I used to love. They be like, yeah, make me an egg sandwich. I'm making everybody egg sandwiches, but
But you didn't eat them.
no.
Yeah.
I think I was like about 20 something when I first ate an egg too. I was married, and like my ex-husband, he got me eating that stuff. But yeah,
Not something that you would have done on your own.
no,
Okay.
I'm very picky.
So another thing I had growing up was corn pudding.
Ew.
Why is
It just sounds nasty. Is it cream corn?
It has cream corn in it, but that was something my grandmother always made.
I know.
Yes.
That y'all love.
Loved it and still do to this day. And she is now passed, but I have her recipe and I still make it. Every Thanksgiving, every Christmas, still make it, and it's still bomb.
Okay. Well, my grandmother had these sweet potato pies that she used to whip up every like holiday or whatever, and she never taught me the recipe, but I used to watch her like cook, and I can make it to this day. I know all the ingredients that she used, and yeah, it's good.
You never wrote it down?
No.
Okay.
I just watched. I learn a lot just from watching. I'm very observant.
That comes from you being that quiet
Quiet.
kid.
Yep.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's power in quiet. It's a superpower. You know, I like to say that, but it is a superpower.
Yeah.
Because the things that you miss just from like not being quiet,
Yeah.
it's more than what you hear. Like when you be quiet, it's just like with anything. If you don't use a sense, the other ones are stronger.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's like I saw everything, I heard everything, and it's just like, yeah, I didn't miss much.
And you feel a lot of things too.
Oh yeah, I do. I
Yeah.
do to this day. Like yes,
So yeah, all your other senses were heightened.
they are. Yes. Ooh, they are like, yeah.
Wow. Okay, the last thing I have are neck bones. Did your family have neck bones?
Yeah, I don't know why that's funny, but it's the way you say it, neck bones. Last thing I have neck bones.
Yeah.
But yes,
Yeah.
and that's all it was, bone, no meat
Basically.
in it. But it's like if you found the meat, it was good.
Yeah.
It had a nice flavor to it.
I think now neck bones were then, and I think oxtails.
Neck bones.
Is that how I
It
say it?
is, I promise.
I'm
I can't
not-
wait to play this
I
back.
know.
Neck bones. Well, go ahead.
But now is oxtails.
Yeah.
Same thing. Not a lot of meat on the bone, but when you get the meat, it's very savory.
Do you know I ate my first oxtail like 2 or 3 years ago?
Yeah, because I believe.
Yeah,
Yeah. Same thing. I didn't have those until an adult.
Yeah. So, but you know, like one of the unfortunate things about like Southern cuisine and the things that are typically consumed in the South, they cause a lot of health issues.
Yes.
Like diabetes, high blood pressure,
Yes.
a lot of heart disease, a lot.
Yeah.
Just from just too much sugar,
Yes.
too much sodium,
Too much butter.
too much butter, yes, too much fat,
Yes.
too much, just too much.
Yeah.
And that's like the Southern way. Oh, it's got a season. Put some more in there. Put some more. And so that's why, like, historically, you'll see like a family where everyone has had some kind of medical issue, but the same one.
Yeah.
And so they think it's hereditary.
Yes.
But it's totally not hereditary.
Right.
It's just that you are accustomed to eating the same things
That's right.
generation after generation after generation.
Yeah.
So you keep seeing these same reoccurring health issues that are all self-induced.
Yep.
So you could totally reverse them by just simply changing your diet.
True.
Yeah.
And we know that Tabitha Brown
She did.
changed that as well.
Yeah. She went all the way to the extreme. No, she's vegan, but it saved her life. I was vegan once.
Really?
Yeah, for a few years. You know, I've tried everything. Like I said, I mentioned this in a previous episode. Like I stopped eating pork like over 17 years ago. I was vegan a good little bit just because I think, you know what it was? I did the Daniel's fast before, like my first time doing it. And part of I did it to the T, like they're like, no this, no that, no that.
Yeah.
I followed everything. And so we didn't eat meat. And when the fast was over, I just kept doing it. I did it for a minute. And then like, I love vegetables and stuff, like all the things that people think are like unhealthy.
Yes.
I love those things. So I eat nothing like the way I did growing up.
Right.
I love everything like organic, although some people say that there's no such thing as really organic. Like it's just a marketing and it's not organic and you're eating the same pesticides and what's this, HMOs, HOMs.
HMO. Or is HMO?
I don't know.
That's
It's like
medical.
the homeowners association. That's HOA. Look, we tripping. Whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're saying it's the same stuff. But even if it is, I think it's organic. So that's what I like.
Okay.
You know that. Like I like organics, and I don't I don't eat pork. I rarely ever eat red meat. Like, I'll eat it, but it's rare.
Yeah.
It's not something that I eat often.
Yeah.
And I love, I don't like salt. And I don't really like sweets. And I know you think that's crazy.
It is, because I love something sweet. But yeah, it's like now listening to all these different things, you basically eat vegetables.
No, I don't. Shut up. Whatever. We just ate. See how people get on the camera. Wait. See how people get on the camera and they just change. This girl knows. Nah, I eat vegetables. Okay. No, I love vegetables. I will say that. I absolutely do. Every day. I can eat vegetables every day. Mm-hmm. You funny. But I eat ground turkey. I eat turkey. I eat chicken. I get tired of chicken. Yeah. I eat seafood. Be quiet.
No, you eat. Well, I'm just saying from what you just said, I don't eat this. I don't like that.
Don't, though.
It just sounds like you just love vegetables. That's the only thing you said you loved of all the. Exactly.
How can you not love vegetables? The little boy said, it's corn. Yes. But no, how can you not love them though? They're good and they make my body feel good. Because I'm big on juicing. Mm-hmm. I got the fancy Nama juicer.
All vegetable stuff, right?
What?
Don't you have juice vegetables and fruit?
Well, yeah. And you don't put anything in it. I hate when people say that they're juicing it and then they put fruit juice in it. Man, you defeat the whole purpose. No, it's raw, cold pressed, all natural, and it's so good. And it makes your body feel amazing. Mm-hmm. You don't have to take all those vitamins and stuff if you consume them. Mm-hmm. But the amount of things we would have to eat to properly consume this is almost unrealistic. Yeah. So, the supplements are helpful. Mm-hmm. But you can get a lot of that stuff if you juice.
Yeah, I think I'm still waiting on my juice from you too.
What do you mean?
I've been waiting. You said the orange juice is, yes, the orange juice is really good. You told me.
Oh, it's bomb.
See?
Yeah.
And your green drink, you love
so
it.
Good.
See? I'm still waiting.
It's all good. And it's once you start making your own and getting into just things that aren't heavily processed, you realize how horrible the other stuff tastes. It's so nasty.
Yeah.
For real.
Mm-hmm. And I think you did apple juice as well, and you said that tastes so much better than in the store as well, right?
It does. It's just that it does not look anything like what's in the store because it's all clear. You can see through it. Mm-hmm. You really can. It's opaque, but it's so good. Mm-hmm. It's brown. It's ugly,
but it tastes good.
It's so good.
Right.
So yeah,
that was fun going through all the Southern cuisines. Mm-hmm. What do you think some of our Black home remedies were?
Oh, easy. Ginger ale.
Anytime you have a stomach ache, right?
Anything.
Oh, anything.
Just some ginger ale.
Mm-hmm.
Ginger ale.
Yeah. Yeah.
What about you?
I have, if you go lay down, that's the remedy for everything.
We probably should not be here anymore, man. The thing is, we probably, how when you get a concussion, you're not supposed to go to sleep.
Right.
Think of all the concussions we probably had. And we were told to go lay down.
Yes. Say we fell off our bike and possibly could have hit our head, but our parents did not know, but yet be like, go lay down, you'll feel better.
Go lay down. Yeah. My grandma, let me kiss it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I got a lot of healers from the kiss. My arms. We're right there. Mm-hmm. Let me kiss. What?
It felt better.
It felt better.
Instantly. Yes. You got to win any of them?
I just said, let me kiss it.
Oh, that's yours? Okay.
Yeah. Oh, and tussin.
Tussin?
Mm-hmm.
You mean like Robitussin?
I don't know. They just call it tussin. Hey, you just take a spoonful of it.
A spoonful of tussin for a cold.
Mm-mm.
For what?
I don't know. You just take it and then what? Go lay down. That was it.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yes. What else you got?
If you got something in your eye, I would just open my daughter's eye and just blow in it.
Yeah.
And that was
stuff like that makes me cringe now.
I know. I know. You don't need to be blowing it. Yeah, especially
Yeah.
because the eye can take in
No, I probably
germs.
would still do it, but I would not let anyone do it to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's just supposed to take whatever it was that was in the eye out.
Yeah.
And you don't like eye things.
No.
Anything with the eye. So yeah.
With people blowing on me. I don't like any of that.
Right. Like her behind.
But, that's a no for me.
Yeah.
All of that. And then, of course, prayer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was the remedy.
Yeah.
Just
Pray on it.
over everything. Heal everything. Speak it. Life is gone.
That's right.
I know it's still bleeding, but it's gone.
It's going to be all right.
Just apply pressure and pray for it. It's going to heal.
Yes.
But
yes.
the way we grew up and the fact that we're still here,
Yeah.
there may be some truth to some of that stuff, right?
Right? Yeah, the way we think about it now, it's like, oh, maybe we shouldn't have done that or they shouldn't have done that. But it worked.
It did.
It worked.
It did.
Just like now, I mean, I hated it when my mom did it when I was a child, was lick your finger if you had something on your face.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I hated that. So, I hated it. But I think my daughter might say I might have done that and she hated it too. But
I've done it. I don't know why that didn't bother me as much.
really?
I guess if it want to, it can be like all wet. Like we just did a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, the imaginary seatbelt.
Oh,
You
yes.
know, when the slam on brakes, you just put that arm out. Dang.
Yes, that's
I'm
so
pretty
true.
sure that saved me a few times too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then as an adult, that imaginary brake on the passenger side. Yeah.
My mom still does that, like I can't drive.
Right?
I'm like, she be riding with me. Oh, I love your car. Well, why you holding on to that thing?
Right.
Like, Mom, when have you ever known for me to slam into somebody?
Right.
Like, what? I be holding on. Like,
Right.
come on now. So, yeah.
She don't say anything, but you see her over there holding,
just
right?
Tense.
Yeah.
Like, relax.
Wow. But yeah, I remember that it meant that hold on you for that when you put on brakes. Yeah. It used to kind of hurt a little bit sometimes. It's like the harder they pressed on the on the brake, the harder they pressed on your chest. I don't have any more, do you?
No. Okay, so now let's go into Black etiquette.
Okay.
So,
Okay. In the South is considered polite if you say or speak to everyone when you come into their house or into a room. And I think that still holds true. That's not something that's just they should have done back a while ago.
true, but I was extremely shy when I was a kid, so I guess I was rude because I didn't speak to anyone.
Yeah, you were
I
rude.
mean, I would wave, but no, I was a kid. I don't see how that's rude. I'm just like, why do
Because
I have
I'm
to
sure.
speak to these people? Just because, why? Why can't I just go over there and just sit down? So I have to say hey to everyone? Why?
Not just
That's
to
how I
everyone.
felt.
You just be like, good morning, and just go sit down. Or
yeah.
hey, y'all, and go sit down. No.
I did not. I do now as an adult, but as a child, no, I did not.
Yeah. Adults probably overlook the child, but an adult should be speaking when going into a room.
Possibly. Oh, what used to burn me up? Well, yeah, it doesn't really etiquette. I don't understand why. When you're eating, and if other people are around, and you could just have a little bit, you're supposed to say, "Have some." No. Because there's always that one
Yep.
person that's going to take you up on that offer.
Yep.
Like you could have 3 fries and you're supposed to say, "Have some,"
Yeah.
and then someone would be like, "I'll have one."
And then you look at them like, really?
I don't understand that one, but yes, that's one.
And then to be polite, you're supposed to give it to them because they said it too, right?
Knowing me, I probably didn't even want it anymore. I'd just like, here.
Yeah.
I don't even want it. Take it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Another thing that comes to mind for me is if you walk into a room, or say it's like a lot of people standing up, but if you see, a lot of people sitting down, and if you see an older person come in, the child, and then there's a child in the seat, the child should get up, or the younger person should get up and let that elderly person sit.
Yes, that's just common courtesy.
Yeah.
The same should go as far as a male and a female. Like but these men don't budge these days. But like if, you go into a waiting area and all the seats are full, but a woman walk in, really supposed to get up for the woman. But like I've seen pregnant women
Yeah.
walk in, or a woman with a small child, and there would be like 3 men sitting, and they not get up to offer their seat, like at all. That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh, this is a good one. You don't split the pole.
Okay.
So
Explain that one to me. I've heard that one, but
yeah, if you're walking and say there's a pole that's coming and the other person is on the other side of the pole, that person is not supposed to split that pole between the two of you. You're supposed to walk around the pole, and everybody walks on the same side of the pole.
and why?
Because it'll give you bad luck. You'll get bad luck if you split a pole.
You said that like it's a matter of fact. You will get bad luck if you split that pole.
Well, that's what it said. You'll get bad luck. That's what I've heard.
So it's a superstition.
It is.
Okay.
But I still don't split a pole.
You
I
don't?
No.
I think I do.
No, because if we're walking together and you're getting ready to split it, I'll just go on your side. I don't split a pole.
Okay. So, black etiquette in my house was you did not tell my business. That's what my mom said. Anything that occurs in this house stays in this house. That was
Yes.
a law.
Yes.
I think that was in the commandments somewhere. Because that was a no. I knew better. So anything that ever occurred in my house, nah.
Stayed in the house. That's right. That's right.
It's still like that.
Yeah,
My
that's a
house,
good
yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. I think this was another good episode. What about you?
Oh, yeah, it was cool.
It was cool. Yeah. Did you have anything else?
No.
Okay. I think that wraps up another episode of Black Excellence, Black Joy, all of that. For
Black
this one.
culture.
Yes, this one was Black Culture, and this was episode 6.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you so much for watching. And if you stayed this long, please do us a favor and like, comment, and subscribe. Also, click the little bell, click the note so you can get notifications so that when we post new content, you'll be notified right away.
Yes.
And thank you so much for rocking with us. We really appreciate it.
Yes.
Bye y'all.